Halfway through the week on CME, as promised yesterday. We're going to have a look at the chart. Thank you so much for joining me on Simon's Trading Channel. Hope you're all well. And the first half of the week has been excellent. Okay, can't really say the same for this week on CME for Bitcoin at the moment. It's a bit of an uneventful candle, but it is only Wednesday, so Bitcoin has time to either go up or down. I hope it doesn't just go sideways. That would be very boring. It's hovering around the midpoint on the Bollinger Band, and you can see the Bollinger Band, there's no volatility expansion yet, and there hasn't been for really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, into the 11th week of sideways with very little volatility expansion. So, let's hope it gets a move on sooner rather than later. This little stretch here of narrow Bollinger Bands on a weekly was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then it expanded on the 14th. So, yeah, maybe there is another couple of weeks left before we get decent volatility expansion on a higher time frames. Who knows? Only time will tell. You can see momentum will continue to the upside on a weekly time frame as long as Friday, I think it's 9 p.m. UK time. Excuse me, Bitcoin closes on CME back above 62. It's a fair way away from that at the moment. So I'd say that's looking good. It just doesn't look like a particularly exotic week of price action. All right, so for the rest of the analysis, I'm going to jump over to Bybit and indeed jump down to the daily. And you can see it's just been going sideways and ever so slightly up with the pivot point and volatility is cooling off now on the daily. So you will see what happens, but it may be that there is a move back down somewhere close to the support resistance area, maybe around sort of 60, probably somewhere between 61.5 and 60. Potentially. That would all look fine, to be honest. From the point of view of where would that put, or what would that look like with regards to Fibonacci retracement of this move. So let's get that on the chart. So yeah, the 0.5 is coming in at 61. And the 618 at 60. So that's fair game for a pullback with the trend remained intact. So we'll see. I think there'll be quite a lot of people wanting to buy that. Me included. Might add to my position a bit. Anyway, yeah, momentum still to the upside. Bitcoin, should Bitcoin close this daily candle back below 63, and it's only a bit above there, then this will turn red. It's still above the 0 line though, so momentum will still be to the upside. On a 4-hour, still waiting for something. This is where it'll probably start. So as you can see, Bollinger Bands are narrow, sideways price action, ever so slightly higher lows on the 4-hour, ever so slightly higher highs, but with dwindling momentum. So there's a little bit of bearish divergence there. That's probably only going to be confirmed if Bitcoin starts to close 4 hours and days back below 62. A bit like I said on the daily, you can see the momentum on the 4-hour will continue falling unless Bitcoin closes back above 64, which it's a little bit away from at the moment. It doesn't really look like it's going to do that. 64.5 is also the top of the Bollinger Band. So while it's below the midpoint, if volatility expansion does occur, it's more likely there will be a 4-hour move to the downside, which I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I'd be very surprised if it breaks down, though, from here, and indeed started to then trend on the 4-hour to the downside. But you never know. So, yeah, looks like sideways consolidation is the order of play at the moment. And that will remain the case as long as Bitcoin is closing 4-hour daily candles above 62. 62 here. So I think I'll leave it at that. I'm very tired, so I'll leave it at that for this evening. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and join me tomorrow for Thursdays. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.